Hi, Tracy here. I did another video that talked about meditation and offering a client some tips and tricks around meditation. I also did another video that talked about how our mind and our brain, the human brain, actually works holographically, and so does the universe. And so another technique or tip or trick I would talk about with meditation is we often think we have to almost kind of step out of our mind for meditation, and it's kind of this fight with ourselves that we're doing this dance of we're kind of coming in and that's what people struggle with the most, is trying to kind of get out of their mind. And I actually have advice too. We actually have to go through the mind to reconnect with the void in these higher spiritual places, because the brain works holographically, and so does the universe. Our mind, our brain, is actually meant to be a tool, but quite often we have ended up becoming a slave to it rather than it serving us. So there's also structures in the brain neurologically. So our pineal gland is also the seat of our soul. We also have other brain structures that almost act as a gateway or a connection point to these higher vibrational frequencies and states. So instead of kind of trying to avoid ourselves, we almost have to go into this place but go through it. So the best technique that I could say, and maybe the visualization to do it, would be to come into our body. I did speak in the other video about having a very clear intention about what we're wanting to gain, and about this connection with ourselves. We have to be very clear when we're dealing with the universe about what we want. It's almost like we have to kind of spell it out. Again, the universe doesn't judge us, it just kind of mirrors back what we're putting out. So we come with a very clear intention. I would say to come into your body and almost just relax yourself by taking some breaths. And then rather than trying to go out of the mind, coming into the mind. When I view it, I almost view it like, you know, when you go to one of those science fairs or those science places and there's that amazing ball with all of that kind of electrical energy around it. It's like I can see that, and that's my mind. And so I go into the place of that. So rather than avoiding it, I'm going into it. But if we look past it, our brain is actually connected in a sense, in a way, to the universe, going into the mind and then almost looking past it. And it's like there's a whole nother one of that energetic ball that I talked about, that's the universe. So again, rather than avoiding ourselves, actually going through our mind, using it as a tool to reconnect. And I also use the technique of, you know, like those 3D, is it the hologram pictures, or, you know, those magic pictures where you have to look past it. It's almost like looking past your mind and looking further out, and that's the reconnection to the universe. When we do evolve in consciousness and expand and grow in ourselves, our neural networks and pathways also have to update. So again, it's like our mind is this tool. We have to direct it favorably, but again, with meditation, not trying to kind of get away from it, but actually going into it and going past the mind. I hope this information has helped. Anyway, have a wonderful day.